killed 6 professionals in a minute. He had no weapon and one idea. Something answered. That was the part he was not ready for. He had knelt at 16 and said these words in a total silence. This time the whole hall took a breath, except it said the statue, and then, because nothing in this world is free, now hold it. The faceless thing came down off the step. Cade had watched it work and had learned exactly one useful thing from it. Never spent a movement it did not have to. Nothing wasted ever on anything. So first he made the distance not worth walking. He went sideways into the rows of kneeling statues and put 4 of them between himself and the sword. The sword came through the first 2 like they were made of chalk. The third one held for half a second, and Cade watched the swing go all the way down, because a thing that wastes nothing cannot afford to stop halfway. Went up, onto a plinth, onto the shoulders of the 4th one, above the line of the sword. He stayed there for 8 seconds, which is a very long time. Could not do anything from up there. He knew that. Staying alive is not the same as winning. On the 9th second, his arms gave out. Came down badly on his left side and could not breathe. The sword came up, and a page opened in the air a foot in front of his face. The sword did not come down. Nothing in the hall moved while the page was open. It was a rectangle of faint ruled lines, patient and ordinary, like a page out of a ledger waiting to be read. Lines and then a 4th underneath. Level 1, marks nil, det none yet, and below the gap terms offered, stand up. Terms, said Cade. Stand up, said the page, and you will owe a knight. He had no idea what a knight meant. Fine, he said, put it on the tab. Stood up, something went through him. Not warmth, not strength, nothing as clean as that. It felt like a shoe that had been slightly wrong all day being straight. Still ranky, he was still unclassed. Nothing on his license had moved, and nothing on it ever would. Whatever the page was counting, it was counting somewhere the authority could not see. He was one man with no weapon in a room that had eaten 6 professionals. He was also, for the first time in 4 years, not tired. Sword came down. Cade moved inside it. He was half a step slow, and half a step was enough. It had already committed. Got both hands on the pommel from underneath. He did not try to take it. He pushed it 8 inches to the left. Blade went down through the shoulder of a kneeling statue instead of through him, and buried itself and stuck. While 10 feet of stone was bent over pulling its own sword out of the floor, Cade picked up a broken statue's head. 40 pounds of rock, both arms, no technique. Brought it down on the back of a faceless neck. The sound was not dramatic. It was the sound a paving slab makes when it drops. The statue came apart at the shoulders. The hall was very quiet. Cade stood in the middle of it, shaking too hard to put the rock down, and one line on the page had changed. Level 2.